Good day, everyone. So our topic is all about the millennials and millennials, ethical challenges and responses. So this time we will learn what are the differences between the millennials and millennials. We will also learn the differences between the millennials and millennials. I know that most of us have heard the word millennials, or should I say dili na bag-o sa ato ang pandungog ang word nga millennials. So when we say millennials, kasagaran na tumasulti is kanang mga bag-ong tubo or should I say the new generation. But this time, we will learn who really the millennials are and also the values and characteristics of the millennial generation. But before that, I will discuss who really the millennials are. So, millennials are those who were born from 1981 to 1986. They are also known as the Generation Y. So, they were preceded by Generation X, which were born from 1965 to 1980 and were followed by Generation Z, who were born from 1997 to 2012. So naaday klase-klase nga mga millennials. So naay Generation X, which is the old one, to Generation Y, up to Generation Z, which is the new one, or we call it as the new generation. So what characterizes millennials? One reported result of millennials' optimism is entering into adulthood with unrealistic expectation, which sometimes leads to disillusionment. So their expectation may have resulted from the very encouraging, involved, and almost ever-present group of parents that became known as helicopter parents. So kasagaran di ay mga millennials who became parents is known as helicopter parents. So, millennials are a generation that is dependent on technology to improve their job performance and intends on a flexible schedules and strives for a better work life. According to Cheong, K, Tan, Lim, and Tho from 2013. So kasagaran karon sa atong mga makita nga mga trabaho or sa mga millennials nga trabaho is they are depending on technology for the better work or to make their work easy. So as Smith and Nichols put it, millennials yearn work that encompasses meaning, enjoyment, and work-life balance. So more than anything, millennials are confident. This confidence comes from their trust and optimism. While KFE felt that a generation's confidence was fostered and molded by previous generations. So research shows that millennials rank higher in self-esteem and assertiveness when compared to previous generation at the same age. And it is according to Dale Atman and Rogelbert from 2010. So, moving on, millennials are known to be achievement focused. So they have a need not only to do well but to excel and surpass all goals and aspirations. So this leads them to seek out new learning opportunities. So millennials are more willing to put forth extra effort to help an organization succeed. So once again, millennials are known to be achievement focused. So kasagaran sa mga bagong tubo karon, they are focusing on what are their goals in life or they want to achieve it. So manay kasagaran sa mga millennials karon, kasagaran sa ilang mga characteristics or kasagaran sa ilang mga personalities or attitudes. So millennials enjoy working in teams and are more tolerant than prior generations. So kasagaran na daw sa mga millennials karon is dili na mag-inusara but they are enjoying to work in teams. So millennials have been raised on sport teams, standardized testing, and group learning. So it is not surprising that this would transfer it into the workplace. Almost or kasagaran ng mga millennials karon or the new generation is they're talented, lain-lain ng mga sports ang mga gipangapilan para mo'y nakapalit nila into other workplace. So millennials are family focused and thus need to have a better work or life balance. So they are all or kasagaran sa mga millennials karon is they are family oriented. So mo na rason nga nung magtrabaho sila for their family and for their self also. And almost the millennials also are capable or able to balance their work or their time to work and for their lives. So, ang millennials daw karon for this generation is they're able to balance their work or their time to work and for their life. So, millennials enjoy utilizing technology. The millennial generation became dependent on technology at an earlier age than other generations. So, millennials are kanang nagkadugay or ug ikumpara nato sa from previous generation to this generation is nagkadugay is nagagrabe ang ilang pagka-dependent sa technology. So as the time goes by, if we compare it to the previous generation from the previous generation to this generation, so the millennials are more dependent on technology. So nagkadugay, nagkagrabe ang ilang pagka-dependent sa technology because the reason is the world also needs high technology. That is why almost people are they are also more dependent on high technology, or the world became more dependent on technology. Millennials are also known as the look at me generation because they are thought that to be too confident and concerned with their own interests. They also found that the younger generation were perceived to be impatient, lacking on work ethic, self-important, and disloyal. So the next part of this topic will be discussed by Miss Faramay Locinario. Thank you.
Good day everyone. I am Angel Casel C. Carido, so I will be the one to discuss about Filipinos. So, Filipino Filipinos have their own unique characteristics and thus are specifically called Filipinos. Filipinos are rising up to the dare in our studies of the Filipino Filipinos, although they are generally considered as a type who have a YOLO mindset or you only lived once. Filipinos live at the moment and adventurous. We found out that our culture and values make them different, Martinez explained. She therefore tagged this market segment as Filipinos who are very passionate because they want to be better than their parents. That is why they try to achieve more, pursue higher studies. They recognize that living the life and being able to live the life you deserve should enable one to live with its benefits. She added. Millennials are described as social media and also the self generation. They are also described as narcissists, the me generation. They are fun-loving, self-expressive, and liberal. However, they also possess traits like politically and socially engaged. So, one of the unique characteristics of the millennials is they favor mouth-to-mouth recommendation. Like, they don't merely rely on ads and copies. So, for example, o kita na tay gusto i-try nga restaurant or unsa pa na, mangutana jud tag unsay review sa mga kailan nato nga nakatry na ana nga maong restaurant. Mangutana ta og lami bagyo tinud ilahang mga foods or buy one take one ba or unlimited rice ba in ana. So dili ta ditso mo earn og trust sa mga copies or ads nga gina-post nila through social media platforms. So next, one of the major unique characteristics of a Filipinos are they are tech savvy or they are more dependent on technology. Like Filipinos spends more time on technological, they are highly dependent na sa technology. Sugod sa pagpang-apply og trabaho adto ra mismo mangita og asa ka aron ang hiring. Maskin sa pag-shopping, maka-shopping na ka through online. You can buy whatever you want without hassle like sa Shopee, Lazada, Shein og uban pa. So mostly pagani is ginahimo na nilang pangkabuhayan through vlogging. So Filipinos don't just love consuming content but also sharing it within their circles. It's whether it's eating, drinking out, or watching films, they like documenting their experiences and letting other people know about it. So hilig na gyud nato nga og asata, manglaag, it is required na nato no, it is our nature nga we have to take a photo or pang MyD or pang Instagram. So when we say YOLO or you have to live once or you have to live your life to the fullest without limitations. So naa kay freedom nga buhaton nimo tanan unsay makapalipay nimo. So kasara ang kinabuhi walay recap maong walay oras jud nimo nga sayangon. So ngano man ang mga Filipinos is passionate man sila sa pagpursu sa ilahang education. It's because they are witnessing their parents' hard work, ilahang mga sakripisyo para lang matagan og masuportahan ta og maayong kinabuhi or better life. That's why grabe kayo ta kadupot nga makahuman og eskwela like makafeel ta og deep sense of gratitude nga how aso na to atong maginikanan gikan sa kalisod. We're aiming not only our future but also to uplift and provide a better life for our parents. So nganong ang mga Filipinos, they are politically engaged. It's because of the social media rasad, maka-access ta og mga information bahin sa mga politics kung asa kita nga mga Filipinos, maka-express ta sa tuang mga opinions. We are aware of the current situation sa pagbagsak sa ekonomiya, sa paglaganap sa krimen o uban pa. Mong inana lang sad ta nganong nanginahanglan ta og mga political leaders nga dili korap na ay malasakit sa lipunan. It's because we are aiming positive changes through political aim. So, through social media, maka-express ta sa mga opinion kung asa makiambag or makialam ta bahin sa politics.
So the benefits of YOLO. Based on the research, YOLO has some positive effects. So here are some of the benefit of YOLO. The first benefit of YOLO is it encourages living in the moment. Sa muta karon nga generation, dali ra kayo makakut off of stress, kanang anxiety, ug uban pa. So YOLO reminds individual to enjoy the present moment and not to worry about the past or the future. By living in the present, individuals can appreciate the beauty of the world around them and find joy in the simple things in life. Secondly, YOLO promotes adventure and exploration. Kanang ani nga kuan, it encourages individuals kanang mo step out sa ilang comfort zone o kanang mo try new things. Example ani kay kanang mo learn sila new skill, mo traveling to a new place or meeting new people. By embracing new experiences, individuals can learn more about themselves and the world around them. YOLO also encourages individuals to take risks which can lead to personal growth and self-discovery. Thirdly, YOLO encourages self-care and personal growth. YOLO reminds individuals that they are responsible of their own happiness and well-being. By investing themselves or ganang mupursue silang passions, working towards personal growth and development, kanang individuals can achieve a greater sense of fulfillment and purpose in their life. Self-care also important aspect of YOLO. Why? Because it encourages individual to take care of their physical and mental health. And lastly, YOLO encourages gratitude by reminding individuals that they only have one life. YOLO encourages them to appreciate the opportunities and experiences they have in their lives. This can lead to positive outlook on life as individuals can become more aware of the good things nga magian nila og ang gratitude also help individuals to cultivate a sense of contentment and happiness. So let's move on to the downside of YOLO. This downside of YOLO, it can lead to impulsive and reckless behavior. Why? Because YOLO encourages individuals to live in the moment and take risks. It can sometimes lead to actions that are not well thought out or considered. So this can result in negative consequences both for the individual and for those around them. Additionally, YOLO can use to justify unhealthy or harmful behaviors. For example, individuals may use YOLO as excuse to engage in risky sexual behavior or breach, drink, or use drugs. So this can have serious consequences for their physical and mental health as well as their overall well-being. Furthermore, YOLO can lead to a lack of long-term planning and goal setting by focusing solely on the present moment. Individuals may neglect important aspects of their life such as education, career, and relationships. So this can lead to a sense of dissatisfaction and happiness in the long run. So lastly, YOLO can create a sense of pressure or anxiety. So the idea that one has to make the most of every moment can lead to feeling of stress and overwhelm. So this can be especially true for individuals who are perfectionists or who struggles with anxiety or depression. So in conclusion, while YOLO have positive effects on in individuals such as encouraging adventure or self-care, it also has its downsides. So it is important for the individual to use YOLO as a reminder to live in the moment and make the most of their lives, but not to the point of neglecting their responsibility or engaging in harmful behavior.